All right, y'all. So I want y'all to pay attention to the time and how the charts aren't moving right now. So at 3 o'clock, the charts is gonna market is gonna open back up, and I just want y'all to pay attention to how this market opens up. So if you pay attention to how the market opened up, the candle didn't open up above or below. And if we drop down to the 1 minute, the candle opened up here, or it opened up down here, or no, I'm sorry, it opened up right here. So what I'm trying to get at basically with showing you guys this is a strategy to catch a great trade in the market. So how you would do it, right, is you would wait for the market to open back up, look at that candle, or wait for that candle to end printing at 1 o'clock, and I mean at 3 o'clock, and you would go to the 4 hour and find your directional bias. Usually I show you guys how to find the directional bias New York session in the morning time, but today for this strategy, I'm gonna be showing you how to find the directional bias just for the 4 hour, how we normally do it. So we see we broke this high up here, and we still got this low down here. But now that we broke that, we still got this high up here. So these are our PDLs and PDHs that we're working with. So 4 hour. Oh, this is our 4 hour PDH. Give me 1 second, y'all. So this is our 4 hour PDH. This is our 4 hour PDL. And basically, this is important to the directional bias for this trade that I'm gonna be showing you guys. Remember, this was the most recent PDL to get broken. I'm gonna just put most recent PDL broken. For this video, we're just gonna use that term because I'm just showing y'all. So we're gonna drop back down to the 5 minute or the 1 minute, and it's no London highs, no London lows, right? We're looking for sells, right? Because we broke this right here. But in this case, right, we got to understand that the market is going to flip. So if 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 the market doesn't break under this 3 o'clock candle, we're going to continue to trend up. Now, I know that sounds so crazy, right? But it's the truth. If this market doesn't break under this, I'm sorry, this 2 o'clock candle, we're going to continue to trend up, and we're probably not going to come and break this PDH. Um, but we're definitely going to break one of these highs. And then we're going to literally just dump towards 12 o'clock at night. So this is very important to definitely have this in your tools as a trader, because this is a trade that you can catch continuously every day, because the market has to close and open up every day. So with that being said, I want you guys just to pay attention to price for 5 minutes, and yeah, Okay. As y'all can see, price is continuing to trend up. So, like I said, price is not gonna come and break this PDH before it breaks this PDL down here. So, whenever you see price, well, every time you see price close and open back up, it's gonna make a new day open gap, and that's what it's called. This area, these two candles are so important because it decides whether the market is going to go up until 12 o'clock at night or if it's going to go down till 12 o'clock at night. But depending on the directional bias, if it's going down and we're supposed to be going down, it's going to continue to go down all the way until 6:30 in the morning or until that next or until we break that PDL and it's time to go back up, or it's just going to continue to trend down depending on what market want to do. But like I said, this is a great way to make capital um without having to worry about so many other things. Um and what I mean by that is if you trade New York, you see you got to worry about the London highs, the London lows, first sweep of liquidity that happens. You got to worry about the PDHs, the PDLs, and you have to worry about directional bias on top of that. So with this strategy, you only have to worry about the PDHs, the new day open gap, and the directional bias, and you can have yourself a great trade. Now, where would you enter at? So if it's buys, usually how I would like to do it is I would enter before we break that 2 o'clock candle, which is right here, or I would enter and keep my stop loss behind that next low that we have. And it's vice versa. So, um, that being said, as y'all see prices starting to trend down. But imagine you came in, you're like, okay, I'm gonna enter here. After this 1 minute candle is made, I'm gonna keep my stop here at that next low, and I'm gonna go for a 1 to 2. I promise you, this is gonna smack for a 1 to 2 at some point in time. Now, like I said, I don't believe price action is gonna go all the way up here, but I do believe that price action will reach a 1 to 2 and retrace back down. And I do believe that price is actually just gonna continue to trend up or just range until 12 o'clock at night. So with that being said, this is the new day open gap strategy. I have not seen actually nobody use this strategy. I have not seen nobody ever talk about this. And I've made a lot of money using this strategy. A lot of people don't know how to trade Asia session, and that's basically what this is Asia session. And this is a great strategy to trade transitioning over into London session, because the move that happens Asia session is usually the move that's going to happen throughout the whole London session. That's why it is very difficult for some people to trade London session, because you have to be there early, right? You can't just, I mean, you can, but I don't prefer or suggest anybody to just come in London session and just trade it off the rip, because it's a lot with that. Um, but with that being said, this is the new day open gap strategy, and yeah, we're just gonna see what price do in the next 5 minutes, and we're gonna leave it at that.